So I'm having a chat with Tokky Horror.
Hello.
How are you all?
Good, how are you?
Thank you.
I'm good.
You're here at 2000 Trees. How's your weekend been?
Hot. Sweaty.
I've not been that hot. It's been good.
You're lying.
I've had a really good time.
They were rubbing bloody sun cream on their nipples a minute ago, so don't listen to them.
That's why I'm not hot. I've taken adequate precautions like an adult.
Sun cream on the
drank
nips
loads of
cools you
water.
down.
Sun creamed up.
Alright, responsible. Bloody hell, don't make us feel bad.
It's horribly warm.
It is so hot.
It's like so warm. It's spicy.
It's like a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like somehow it's
Fizzy
fermented it even more, so it's like fizzy on top of fizzy. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
No, but I can imagine.
You could just lie.
Okay,
know what I
yes,
mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Okay, good. We're on a level then, that's fine.
Now, a couple of years ago, a pandemic got in the way of music and life and everything. How much of an impact did that have on you guys?
Not really. Yeah, we're fine.
To be fair, it kind of worked in our favour because we actually got together during the pandemic. It was like May 2020, but like we all live in different places, so we got together with this idea of like, oh, the pandemic will only last like a couple of months and we'll like make some tunes and then go and do loads of gigs, and then obviously like it just lasted fucking well longer. But then we made tunes. We made our first like EP,
And we
or
didn't
two
meet
EPs
until
or-
like 3 months after our first single released either, yeah.
In fact, when we first released our first single, me and Ava had never even met. So, like, never seen each other
Yeah.
in person. Yeah.
Like the project was purely like something to entertain ourselves through COVID, I think, for like quite a while, and then it was kind of like, oh no, like actually we could go do this live. So we almost like because of COVID kind of did the band in reverse, where we'd like done an album and signed a deal and not played a show, and then we had to figure out how to take the recordings and take it from like a virtual space into actually like a live scenario.
Yeah. And you've played shows now. What was it like kind of meeting and performing for the first time together?
It was really bad the first time. It took the first time was just like a future.
No, the first time I thought popped off. But there was like 7 people in the room, but we still managed to get some crowd surfing in, so it's fine. Like those 7 people really fucking liked it. So
Yeah, it's obviously like a hard thing to do for us. I think we tried to do it initially without drums, and then to try and keep it as like, I don't know, pure to like a Logic file as you like could. But then we decided that no, it needed a bit of like oomph and like a bit more feel.
Just needed a bit of me.
bit of ABBA. We needed
ABBA.
ABBA. Yeah.
So yeah, and I think we've actually just as a band moved more and more into that. So like first tour we did, I was playing the guitar just through my laptop, so I could just have it sound like it was just like the recording straight away. But we've moved away from that, and now it's using real cabs. Like
Yeah. But you've done all sorts as well. Like when we first playing live, like Z was just doing like guitar and that, but now they play bass, and we've had saxophone at various intervals,
Keys
and
and
like
stuff.
I had a cowbell at
Anything
one point,
goes.
but I definitely forgot to play that more than I did actually play it.
But I now think like after like a year of getting to be a band, we've probably settled a little bit into
Yeah.
like the formula.
I think it's safe to say we don't fully know what we're doing, but we know a bit more what we're doing. We supported Enda Shikari in February, and there was this amazing moment where there was like a quiet bit when we were playing, and this woman that was stood up front, she just went, "I don't know what's going on," and we were all
Me
just like,
neither,
"Mate,
babes."
join the fucking club! Like, this is the what is going on club." So yeah. But I think that's good. It adds to the chaos, it adds to the energy. And I think that's like the main feedback that we get is a lot of energy. And I think that's just collectively what it is. We've got a lot of shit going on. Just get it out. Get it out. Have a party, do you know what I mean?
No, absolutely. Now people will want to see you on tour and playing your music. So after you finish here this weekend, where are you heading off to next? What's the plan?
No, we're
Yes,
not.
you can.
We've got a festival
You're trying to squeeze it out of us.
in August that doesn't announce its lineup until the week of the festival. So we're not allowed to say. But that's a real
Does that give it away?
that
probably
pretty much
does,
gives
to
it
be
away.
fair.
But we just can't say the name.
How many fucking festivals is there that go, well, you're all gonna come, but we're not gonna tell you who's playing.
That's
You know what I mean?
I love that energy though. That's like you're just gonna come because the party is great.
Yeah, which it is.
Like we could have anyone headlining. Like I would love it, to be honest, if they turned around with that lineup and it was just like Brian Wilson headlining. Do you know what I mean? It was and like C6 Steve. It was like
John Otway.
Yeah. And then like I don't know, just some like cover bands doing acoustic covers, and they were just like, you just know, it's still gonna be good though.
Yeah.
Like you like.
It is gonna absolutely pop off. And with that festival as well, I think it's sick because like I've been to that specific festival for about 10 years, but that stage, I remember when I first went to the festival being like, this is the fucking one. And then we got asked to play it, and I don't know, for me, it's almost like a bucket list thing. So we're doing a festival, we've got a couple of tours lined up that I don't think we're allowed to talk about yet.
Yeah, we can't actually announce them
But
yet, but
with
they're with some bands
some
that are playing this
beautiful
weekend
bands.
as well.
Yeah.
So we'll be playing some
Wink,
shows,
wink.
and we're gonna release some music again because,
Yeah.
like last month we were like, oh wait, oh no, we haven't released music in like a year.
But we've got loads of demos.
Yeah, and we have that.
So much music flying around.
Yeah,
I've lost track.
we've like
I've lost track of
we,
what's
yeah,
going on.
we've got like
There's so much
we've
music.
got like 100 unfinished songs, and instead of finishing them, we just go, yeah, dude, I was like sick riff. We'll do like something else.
Let's do another one.
And so we've actually decided just to like finish some songs as well.
Yeah.
So that's coming out next month. Oh, Dragonfly.
Are you gonna? Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Distract everybody.
like Spirited Away or something.
Yeah.
That's like
Dragonfly's
the spirit of the
It was when I
band. It's
spoke
just
about our
see
new
something
music as
shiny,
well. It's a
run off
sign,
in
bro.
the other direction.
Is this something? I have a dragonfly on the cover.
My mum's
The next
got a
thing
dragonfly tattoo that she got when I was born. Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Let's stop talking.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Questions?
No, yeah. So obviously hoping to be back in the studio. Are you hoping to just stick with singles, work towards a bigger body of work like an EP? What's kind of floating around at the moment?
It's a constantly malleable idea of what we actually want to do because we are always like, oh my god, yeah, let's do this thing, and then it's very relatable to what just happened with that dragonfly. We go, oh yeah, I know what we're doing. We're doing this interview. Fuck this dragonfly. Let's do that. Like it's
You know,
so.
like when you've got Play-Doh and you're like, you start out with the intention of making something, and then as you're doing it, you're like, it looks a bit more like this. I'm going to do that instead. That's
You
what
start
it's
doing it and you're like, this looks like a dick. Yeah, so I think what we have decided, which I think we can give away, is that we're going to kind of just try and like flush them out as quick as possible so like 2 at a time, once a month for the next like year, and we're like, let's just get them all out.
For the next 50 years of our lives.
And then, because I think when we go to do a record, we've got a couple of people in mind that we'd love to like do that record with. And I think we know in ourselves that these songs aren't that. So we're gonna get rid of them first.
I think the bottom line
and then
is
we're gonna go in focus.
we're gonna do something. Do you know what I mean?
And it's
You
good-
know what I mean?
And,
Yeah.
and everyone's gonna have a great.
See, do
time
you
doing
actually
it.
know what I mean, or are you lying now because I asked you to lie?
You told me to lie.
It's not cool
So
if
do
you're
you
lying,
know-
though, man.
Do you know?
I know what you mean.
Hey, he knows.
I don't think he does now. I think you're being
It's
that
alright. We don't know either. What the fuck is going on? I don't know.
What is going on?
What is going on?
What's going on?
I don't even know.
On that bombshell, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming. You've been a right laugh.